Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome back to another grounded video where today we are going to be talking about something else that has been on everybody's mind, and that is how to get a lot of ant eggs. Not just a couple, but a lot of ant eggs. And I have the perfect solution for you guys today. So first off, I'm going to tell you guys I am over at the West Ant Mound. Okay, the mysterious machine is right here-ish, and you have to just kind of walk straight over here, right off the end of the garden rake, and you will just walk straight to where I am, and I am at the West Ant Mound. Now inside of here is where you find the bee armor and also where the ant eggs will be, but there's also a ton of ants in here. So I have started a little bit of the foundation here to show you guys what the premise is. But what we want to do is we want to build a trap that's going to automatically kill the ants and lure them out at the same time, because what causes ants to spawn, or what causes ant eggs to spawn, we should say, is the ants dying or being killed. So if we set it up so unlimited ants are being killed, that would mean that unlimited eggs are being spawned. And you couple that with your bee armor, and next thing you know, bada bing, bada boom, you can run all the way through there and pick up 40, 50, 60 ant eggs, make tons of bombs, tons of tripwires, and never have to worry about spiders or anything else again in the game, because you'll be able to easily take out every little bug in the game. So I'm going to continue on building here and walk you guys through what I'm doing while I'm doing it. So first off, I'm going to get more foundations because I want to be able to finish up all of my foundations. Now I like to go too high on these when they start getting out here a little bit more, because you guys, it's going to be acting as a wall, a back wall, and that is what you're going to need. You're going to need some sort of back wall to keep the ants from getting out once you spawn them in. Now if you run into an area that's like this, right? Oop, there we go. There's some nice glitching. Where you have some strange wall meetups, just do something like this. Ooh. Just do something like that, because what that's going to do is now the ants are going to be able to be funneled in, and they're not going to be able to get out on any of the sides. I'm going to go through and make it one more taller, and obviously I'm doing this in creative mode to show you guys what the base should look like. But you can do this in non-creative mode in survival, and this will work just the same. So, and this has actually been tested and proven inside one of my live streams, so if you guys don't believe me, go check that out, and you guys will definitely be able to see what I was talking about when I made this. Alright, so if I could just get this last one to place down, I can't, that's okay. So here we are, this is what it's going to look like. So they're going to be able to walk in and go straight to the lure trap. What you do now is you want to come in here and you want to open up the traps menu, okay? And you want to get a lure trap. But you do not want to place the lure trap, all right, without placing the spike strips first. The lure trap is the last thing to go in here. Okay, so we're going to open up our build menu again. We're going to grab all of our spike traps. Okay, now it takes 6 spikes from a spike trap to kill a warrior ant or a soldier ant. Okay, so I would suggest putting down a couple of them, making it so they can't get through. Okay, so you just kind of pepper it down. You could go with 6 or 7. Today I'm going to do as many as I can, but you just want to keep it so no matter where they walk, they're going to get spiked. So there's 4 rings. Let's do a 5th ring right here, and then let's try to squeeze in a 6th ring in between in here somewhere if possible. Yeah, there we go. We'll get 1 there and 1 there. Now this is going to be plenty to kill the ants, but I'm going to lay down a couple preliminary traps right there as well, just to make sure that they don't get to the lure trap. And now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put a top on it. Now a top is not required, but I am building this so that way further in the game, when they start spawning in things that can fly, because there are bugs that are going to be flying other than gnats coming to the game that may be attracted by the lure trap, I want to make sure that this is used by ants only. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cap on it. Okay, I'm going to go back into my building menu, and I'm going to come back over to base building, and I'm going to grab you know what, I would like to do floors, but I'm actually going to use more foundations. I think that a foundation is going to be better if I just do something like this. Put it up a little bit more. Okay, on each side, just like that. Put it up 1 more. I'm jumping through my face, which is nice. Okay. Perfect. Just like that. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to grab roof pieces. Okay, so let's go over here, grab some nice roof pieces, rotate them around with E, not R, because R would yeet your weapon away from you. There we go, just like this. This is once again just one more added layer of protection, okay? Which the more protection, the better when it comes to this trap, because there's going to be lots of bugs that are very, very, very interested in this. All right. Just like that, there shouldn't be a way for anything else to get inside, nor can we really put anything to cap it anymore. So I'm going to try to go like that just to cap the front a little bit more, and now you have a little death tent. Okay? Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go back into your build, and then you go into your traps and get your lure trap, and you're going to want to put this bad boy down all the way in the back. Now what you could do is I like to put in a couple of them, because then they are really going to go after it, and they're really going to try to get in there. Now the ants will try to destroy the traps, yes, but you don't need to worry about that because these spike traps will end up killing them. So we're going to hope that we could put down a couple more of these just to be completely safe. And you know what? I'm going to put some behind it too. Just in case anything gets a really cool idea to come up and try to sneak up behind from the back. We got a couple more in the back that's going to do damage to it. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn in some ants, and we're going to see how they interact with the base. Okay, I got my first ant in here, guys, and here he is. Now, he doesn't look super interested in it, but look, he's going to go around and he's going to try to get to the lure trap, but he can't, right? See, now he's back here and he's trying to get to it. So there's a couple ways you guys can get that from happening, because you see he came up and he walked around. So you're going to want to place some more foundations around this side, making sure no matter what, the only place that the ants can go is down your death tunnel. Okay, so let's go ahead and build out a couple more foundations around the outside here, just to make it so no matter what, they don't have anywhere else that they can go. Let's get this down like that. Now what you will notice is it's a little tricky to build right up here. You have to kind of glitch it a little bit, right? See how I just did like that? Now you guys will see that you can actually kind of build a little bit further. So it becomes almost like, if you guys haven't seen it, when I glitched into the haze base, this is the exact same idea, right? So you just kind of mass click until you get it all the way down, and once you have it all the way in like that, now they have nowhere to go. So you're gonna have to do the same thing on both sides to make sure that they can't go anywhere but into the base. So come on, you just kind of have to rapidly click while placing. So there you go, I put one down again, and then right here just like that again, and then if we can, we're gonna try to get one over here, build it up a little bit higher. And there we go. Now the ant has made his way through the back, and he's now being attacked. Here, we'll go into full screen here, and we're going to put away this. You guys will see that the ant has glitched his way into the back, and now he's being damaged. Alright guys, so as you guys can see now, I have the trap completely built, and there were some changes I had to make to the trap because the ants are trying to get out and walk around that way. The first biggest change I had to make is I had to build the walls up a little bit higher on this side, trying to get the ants from going over here. Now they will still walk over this side, and this is a no build zone. There's a couple ways to glitch it, but it's not really that feasible. But what I wanted to tell you guys, the other change that I made was on the back. Now what they're trying to do is they're trying to find the easiest way to get over to that lure trap, and what they were doing is they were trying to go around back. So what I did is I put down a little bit of a barricade, keeping them from being able to get back here, and it ended up boosting the efficiency by 50%. So I would suggest, yes, adding that back area and making it so you guys have this super spike trap in front of you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon in a couple ants. Okay, so now what you guys are going to see is the ants are going to walk out, and they're all going to walk around that way. Okay, but you can already hear some of them getting hurt because they're trying to make their way through the traps. And now sooner or later, they do just keep going. They all look confused for a while, but they will make their way over there, just like all of the ones that walked away will sooner or later make their way back this way because they can't make it in over there, and make it back around and walk back into the trap again. Now some of them get a little caught right there, but that's because there's a blade of grass here. You can cut that out if you want to, but just looking, this is a massive trap that can do nothing but assist you in making tons of ant eggs, because sooner or later the glitchy little ants will make their way down the tunnel of doom. They will die in the spikes, and then ant eggs will spawn, including the soldier ants. I'll show you guys the soldier ant now. Okay, here we have our soldier ant. Now he's mighty mad at me, but I'm just going to get out of here and allow him to run away, de-aggro me, and get back to the trap here. Well, he's really mad at me, but he's de-aggroed from me now because he can't actually get to me. And now he's going to make his way down here, getting hurt by all these spike traps, and slowly make his way over to the lure trap, which will also kill him as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just spawn in just a crap load of these guys and see what happens. Okay, so what I've done is I have spawned in just a bunch of soldier ants. Okay, and I'm going to get up here because they're going to de-aggro me sooner or later, and they're all going to start making their way down that way. Now, the soldier ants will sooner or later destroy your trap if they're aggroed to you, but if they're not aggroed to you, they won't actually destroy your trap. So don't mind the fact that all these guys are actually destroying my trap right now, because that just shows that they're a little rude. Now that they're not aggroed, they're all going to try to make their way down there, and you guys can see they're all getting grouped up, they're all getting stuck, and they all are dying, which means that sooner than later, all of them are going to die, and the ant eggs will start spawning down in the ant hill. So this is a very, very good process to try to use. You guys can try to build your own trap like this, and if you guys have a better way to build it, please let me know down in the comments, or you guys can join my Discord. You guys can find a link to that on all of my live streams that I am when I'm on every night streaming for you guys. There's a link there where you guys can post me pictures, and if you join, you guys will be able to go there to find out ways to come and play Grounded with me in the dev world and all of my test servers. But thank you guys all so much for watching this video. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys did, please hit that like button, and as always, I will see all of you guys in the next one.